Hey guys, what is going on? It is Matt from FidelityGamingTV, and welcome back to another Mac Money Road to the Show episode here on MLB 14, the show on the PS4. So, last time we left off, we sped through the month of May and just about finished with it. As we enter the month of June, Mac Money is doing extremely well, actually on top of all the right fielders for the All-Star voting. So hopefully we can have another good month of June and continue that great pace towards the All-Star game. That would be his first if he did get in one, so we're trying to do that. See, he's a 79 overall, almost an 80 overall, and 20 years old right now. He is starting in right field for the Chicago White Sox if you are new to this series. So hopefully, like I said, Matt can continue on his hot streak and have a very productive month of June to help out his voting for the All-Star game. Anyways, White Sox are dead last at the AL Central, 12.5, or actually 12 games out of first of the Royals. And yeah, it's not looking too good right now for them. You see, he has 389K votes for the All-Star game. It's not too much more than Will Myers from the Tampa Bay Rays, but it's still the lead, so hopefully we can improve on that. And you can see that he's second in the MVP voting behind Miguel Cabrera, which is nice to see. He is also first in the batting title, which is weird because Miguel Cabrera has better stats in all three categories than him, but we'll take it. And also second in the Hank Aaron Award, which is basically like the batting title, sort of, which makes sense because Cabrera is ahead of Mac Money. But anyways, that is where he stands. He also is one of the Silver Slugger outfielders who he's actually top of some of them for the lead. Anyways, looking to improve, like I said, for like the millionth time on his great start. We'll go into a game here against New York here at Chicago. Once again at home. Hopefully we can do something good. Looking good with that nice new stance and bat that we added to him last episode. Crushing one there to left center. Anyways, we're going to get a bit of a spotlight here, as last game we did get far at 5 RBIs. So not only are we playing well with Mac Money, but we're also simming with him, and he is simming extremely well. So that's good to see. And that basically makes our job a lot more easier. So yeah, he got 5 RBI in last game. That's very productive. Hopefully he can do pretty good in this game against the Yanks. So here we go in a game against the New York Yankees, who are struggling basically just as much as we are. They're actually one game better than us if we were in the same division, but we're not. And Mac does enter in this one. I think his batting average is second in the league, and he has 44 RBIs in the American League. I think he's fourth, I think that's it. Anyways, starting the game off here with a double right up the left field line, just hops over third base, and that should be an easy double for Mac, and it is. So a nice job there. We're going to take a look at the replay actually, because that was a pretty crazy double over there, just over the bag in third. Almost looked like it was foul, but luckily it was not. You can see he was just about a foot over to the right of the line. So Mac goes in, gets a double. That's what he does best. Hopefully he can improve on that. Up 2-0 now later in the game, and Mac is going to drop a hit over to the shortstop, which is going to make a nice play to get Mac out on the double play. He almost beat it out, but he didn't. We'll go fast forward, still 3-3 though, or it's now 3-3. No one on the bases, and Mac is going to hit one into the right center field gap, and that is going to be extra bases for him. Hopefully this will give the White Sox the lead if they can bat him home, as he gets a stand-up double, the second one of the game. We'll get 15 points for that at bat. Looking very good, and in fact it's the Yankees who win this one 4-3, as Matt goes 2 for 5 with 2 doubles and 2 RBIs in the process. So a nice job there. Again, batting pretty well so far. So we'll go ahead and sim past the rest of the Yankee series and the Toronto series all the way up to the Kansas City series, where we will go to Kansas City and face the Royals, who have a pretty good lineup. And you see here that Mac is actually batting third. He's usually batting fourth, but I guess they have him in the third spot, which I like a lot, because that means you're going to be in the first inning every single game, or every single time you're in the lineup like that, and you'll have hopefully a couple people on base. So the Royals are doing pretty good. I think they're actually on top of our division. I think that is what it said earlier, but 36-28, pretty good record. As far as the White Sox record goes, not too good, and you see that Mac is now second in the American League for the batting average, just behind Miguel Cabrera by a few ticks. 0-0 here in the top of the first, 2 outs, no one on base, and Mac is going to slap this one to left field, up the left field baseline once again. This is fielded pretty nicely over there in left, and Mac is going to get a bit lucky as the throw is high to second. But he will get in there with another double. Maybe not a stand-up double, but he'll get 14 points for it. White Sox up 1-0 later in the game, and that is going to be a nice hit over there, just over second, and into the gap. Mac almost could have gone for 3 there, but just to play it safe, he's going to stay at second. Probably a good decision, too. And he'll get 28 points for that at bat, as he does get 2 RBIs. We're up 5-2 now. 0-2 pitch coming with 1 out. Mac is going to hit this one into the gap, and that's going to be a base hit. Just barely snuck through there as the shortstop dove to make the play. Almost made it, but did not. And he'll get 15 points for that at bat. So he enters his 5th at bat of the game. So far, he's 3 for 4. Looking very, very good. Game is tied, though, 7-7 with the bases empty. And he is going to draw a walk. So a nice job there by Mac to get on base with the 6th pitch at bat, which results in a walk. Easy points. Don't walk a lot, but it always feels good when I do. As the White Sox will take this one from the Royals. Mac Money goes 3 for 4 with 2 runs, 2 doubles, and 2 RBIs. So a very productive night for Mac Money. We'll sim past the rest of that Kansas City series all the way through the Detroit series and up to the Cleveland series. You see now he has definitely expanded his votes, and that is what, like 130 more than Will Myers. That's really good. So he's hopefully going to improve that even more as we continue on in the month of June. And we'll enter a game here against the Cleveland Indians, who are also in our division, who are dead even at 500. White Sox still looking for answers. They're only 9 games under, I guess, which is not that bad, but still really hoping to improve as a team, because so far, the 2 years that Mac has been here, it's not been very good here in Chicago. Anyways, down 4-0 to the Indians, and this is going to be hit in the gap in right field as Mac Money gets a hit just past first base and into that little gap. He'll get 17 points for that one. A nice job there. He'll enter his next at-bat, actually the 4th at-bat of the game. 1 for 3 so far. He's trying to get a multi-hit game as the White Sox are getting crushed 13-4, and that will not help as Mac does strike out. And you know what? I don't like when I strike out, so we really got to change that. We'll go 1 for 5 in this one with a K, and really not what we wanted. I guess we're so used to hitting so well with Mac that an off day like this is, it hurts. So hopefully we will continue to do better, even after having a couple of rough patches. So we'll go to Minnesota here after this, and we'll take some BP here, wearing those cool throwbacks. The White Sox have a couple of throwbacks. I like these ones a little better than the others. There's no pinstripes. It's just a light blue with the red numbers, and Mac is hitting that ball pretty far in the second deck there in Target Field, the home of the All-Star Game and Home Run Derby this year that just passed, as we'll take on the Twins. So Mac comes into this one, 3rd at bat of the game. He's already grounded out and popped out. He's 0 for 2 so far. Hopefully he can get on the score sheet with at least a single. White Sox are up 4-3 though, and Mac is going to hit this one right to the shortstop, who will flip over to first, and they got him. So Mac is still without a hit so far in this one. He'll only get 4 points for this at-bat. Later in the game though, Mac hitting this one pretty deep to center field. Unfortunately, it's right to the center fielder, so nothing goes there. And for a first time in a long time, you guys are seeing an 0 for a game Mac Money played in, that you guys saw at least, as the Twins will beat the White Sox 5-4. So really, not playing too well, but I really, the simming is saving us right now. It's simming so well, and thankfully we are going to, it's going to help us out a lot. So anyways, entering a game here against the Seattle Mariners, who are 2 games above 500 in the AL West. Again, we're still struggling, and we are 2nd in the American League in the batting average side of things. That's also because Dexter Fowler at one point passed us, and now we were in 3rd, and Miggy was still in 1st. But now Dexter Fowler's on the DL, and Mac is past him. So this ball is hit pretty deep to left center. Unfortunately, it's going to be caught, so he will not get a hit there. But we will fast forward to his next at bat, top of the 6th, no one on with 2 outs, and Mac Money absolutely crushes this one. It's a bomb to left field, and that ball is absolutely murdered. Mac Money with a home run here at Safeco Field in Seattle, and boy does that feel good, as you know what, he's been hitting pretty well lately. Not a lot of homers so far in the month of June. He'll get one here, and wow, that was a no-doubter for sure. He'll get 20 points for this one for the solid contact and the solo shot and the no-doubter. So we'll go ahead and take a look at this one again, as it was definitely crushed to left field. As soon as that went off the bat, you knew that was gone, especially with that cool no-doubt home run cam. And Good to see that Mac is hitting for power once again. Like I said, not too many homers so far in June. I think that was his 22nd of the year. And as a matter of fact, that is our moment of the episode, actually suggested by one of our viewers to do it after, so it doesn't really spoil anything. So that was the moment of the episode. Tell me what you guys think about it, having it before or after, if you like it or not. And yeah, so we will finish the game only going 1 for 4. We did get the homer though, so that's good. And it was a solo shot, so it was only 1 RBI. But yeah, so White Sox at the end of this episode are still at the bottom of the AL Central. Actually, the Indians have taken over as the AL Central leader, which is pretty interesting. They passed the Royals and are up by a game. And yeah, that's just gonna about do it for the episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I think Mac is, what, 200 plus votes ahead of Will Myers now for the starting spot in right field for the All-Star game. Looking like it's going to be an all-star season for Mac. He's putting it together very well. If you guys enjoyed, leave us a like. Otherwise, check out the channel. Make sure to subscribe. And as always, peace.